Hello, and welcome to the Times Journeys webinar, Cruise Darwin's World Aboard the Silver Galapagos. My name is Desiree Lippman, and I'm the Program and Marketing Assistant here at Times Journeys. During this webinar, you'll learn more about the fascinating history and unique ecosystem of the Galapagos Islands as I walk you through the itinerary. We'll also hear from Jospeh Treaster, a former Times foreign correspondent who joins our September sailing. Before we start, why travel with the New York Times? First of all, each of our departures is accompanied by a Times journalist or subject matter specialist who will share their insights with you along the way. Choose from our program of over 55 itineraries, including land-based trips and specialty cruises. Lastly, our tours offer opportunities to escape the crowds and get an authentic experience. To give you an overview of the tour, this is a 10-day, 9-night itinerary that begins with your arrival in Quito, the capital of Ecuador. Spend day 2 exploring Quito on your own. In the evening, enjoy a guided tour and attend an exclusive reception with time-selected experts. Fly to Baltra on day 3 and embark on the Silver Galapagos. On day 4, cruise to Santiago, the 4th largest island in the Galapagos. On day 5, visit the island of Isabela. Day 6 takes you on a short cruise across the Bolivar Strait on Isabela Island, and on day 7, explore Florina Island and learn about the post office. On day 8, learn about the Galapagos giant tortoise when you visit a conservation center on San Cristobal Island. Spend time on Santa Cruz on day 9 and visit a breeding center to see the saddleback tortoise. On day 10, disembark the Silver Galapagos and head onwards for your flights home. The cost of your tour includes all accommodations, the tour manager and local guides, transfers, and most of your meals. Now I'll just tell you a little bit about the Silver Galapagos. She is owned by Silversea and she holds 100 passengers. On board, you have a spa and wellness center as well as a fitness center. The ship also has a jacuzzi located on the sun deck for you to enjoy. There's a library with books on natural sciences, conservation of the Galapagos, maps and charts of the islands, as well as contemporary literature and the classics. On board, there's a snorkel area where snorkel equipment for guests is stored and cleaned. Guests who bring their own equipment can also store it there. You'll have 2 restaurants on board to choose from that serve high-quality continental and regional cuisine. There are a number of different types of staterooms, and you can see the floor plans for 2 of the categories here. In your rooms, you'll have a variety of different amenities, from flat-screen TVs with on-demand movies and music, Wi-Fi, an iPod docking station, and a sitting area. During your tour, visit historic sites such as the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Quito, one of the least altered colonial towns in Latin America. Visit the Fausto Lorena Breeding Center and see the domed and saddleback tortoises. See the shield volcanoes on Isabela Island, which are over 500,000 years old. On the cruise, you'll enjoy highlights such as spending time with conservationists to learn about the unique ecosystem of the island, snorkel with penguins and see eagle rays and tropical fish you can't see anywhere else in the world. See the iconic giant tortoises and learn about conservation challenges that face them. You'll also enjoy lectures from time-selected experts and private events exclusive to Times Journeys guests. Jospeh B. Treaster is a former foreign correspondent for the Times and is now a professor at the University of Miami. He first explored the Galapagos Islands 20 years ago. For the last 6 summers, he has been leading students on expeditions to the Galapagos. Before he began teaching at University of Miami, he covered wars, natural disasters, the environment, and human rights in Latin America and other areas. Jospeh will join our September cruise. We'll now see a few videos Jospeh has sent to us from a recent trip to the Galapagos. In these videos, he'll take us through some of the highlights of the Galapagos Islands and will give us a glimpse into life aboard the Silver Galapagos.
I'm Joe Treaster. I'm a writer and professor at the University of Miami. For many years, I was a foreign correspondent for the New York Times. I'm going to be traveling with you on the Times journey to the Galapagos Island. I'm aboard the cruise ship Silver Galapagos in the port of San Cristobal in the Galapagos. It's a beautiful ship. I'm on one of the upper decks. It's the grill area. It's wide open, great views of the sea and the Galapagos Islands. This is a Zodiac with passengers from the Silver Galapagos coming back from a field trip. The Zodiac ride is an adventure itself. There are 1 or 2 field trips every day on the Silver Galapagos, but there's plenty of action in the waters around the ship. We've just seen a sea lion, and soaring above us, a beautiful frigate bird. In the distance here is the port of the island of San Cristobal. It has a charming little town, and the waterfront is just loaded with sea lions. Here on the bow, we're looking out at a place called Kicker Rock. People like to go there to snorkel and scuba dive. There are lots of hammerhead sharks at Kicker Rock. The experts here on the island say they're not the least bit dangerous. Captain Karen Chacon. He's been sailing the Galapagos for nearly 20 years.
Welcome on board.
Thank you to Joseph for these fantastic videos. It's great to get a sneak peek into all the incredible things you'll experience on this cruise. I'm now going to go over some frequently asked questions we get about our tours. Firstly, is international air included? We do not include this since we find that most of our travelers prefer to book flights using miles, and this allows them the flexibility to do so. Another question we're often asked is about the physical requirements of the tour. We recommend that you are able to walk for 3 hours over uneven ground unaided. What documentation is needed for travel? You'll need a valid passport at the time of travel, and the tour operator will advise on any other documentation and will assist you with any necessary visas you might need. Lastly, what should you pack? Before your departure, you will be sent a detailed packing list that will ensure you have all the necessary clothing and items for your tour. To recap, this cruise has departures in September 2016 and July and November of 2017. You will cruise aboard Silversea's 100-passenger ship, the Silver Galapagos. This 10-day cruise starts at $7,350 with a single supplement of $1,838. If you have any questions or would like to reserve a space on this cruise, please call our call center at 855-698-7979, or you can visit our website to find out more about this itinerary. If you would prefer a more intimate experience, our Galapagos Evolution in Action Tour takes you aboard the 15-passenger Galaxy yacht. This cruise has departures in April and October of 2017. It is an 11-day journey from $6,595 with a single supplement of $3,000. Visit our website to learn more about this itinerary or call our call center at 855-698-7979 to book. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you on a Times journey soon.